Mhm. Think we are live. Awesome. How very exciting. Let's just double check and see if we are live. Hard to say. Hard to say by looking. We're supposed to be live, but we'll see. This is not a scheduled live. This is an impromptu live, and I am creating my very first E-Cinch demo since I did it years ago for my own mobile bar, and a lot has changed. And so as I got here, like playing around, I was like, I wonder if this would be valuable for other people to see how one easy it is to set up. Even if you are just getting started and don't really have all of the bits and pieces, like maybe you don't have photos and maybe you don't have a logo that you love yet, that sort of thing. But also because we get lots and lots of questions about eCinch from our clients. eCinch does not know that I'm doing this. So I just figured I'd walk through the process of what I'm doing and see if this is of value. If you have questions as I go, there's a few tools that I'm going to be utilizing that I also thought would be really helpful for you guys to kind of peek into. One, I'm going to be using our pricing and packaging worksheet that we have in the Mobile Bar Academy. And the way that we do pricing, I think, is really well suited for the eCinch platform for doing quoting and packaging. I'm also going to be using Canva because how can you live without it? And I'll probably be using a little bit of Midjourney too for image creation. And so if you have any questions about any of this as we go, drop them in the question places. We've got a number of people on Instagram that are watching live. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, eCinch is a piece of software that helps really quickly and easily create packaging and pricing that you can utilize to quote people. And AI is something that more and more people are using. And so I figured I'd show you guys how I use AI, both from an image creation perspective, as well as like a copy creation perspective, so that you guys can work a little bit faster and potentially move your business and drive momentum a little bit faster. So what you're looking at here, I don't know how well you can see it, but what you're looking at here is a package creation on eCinch. Now you can create multiple packages. I've just started with creating one, and I'm going to use this one package as like the vast majority of packages. So you could create one that was like, here's a signature cocktail package, and here's just a beer and wine package. I want to do one package. Now, I would have a separate package and did have a separate package for things like cash bars, but not everyone can do cash bars, right? Um, I would potentially have, I definitely would have one for like espresso bars if I did that. If I had a mocktail package, maybe like a lemonade stand, that would be a separate package. But for the most part, most bar services are going to be pretty easy to have in one package. So that's what I'm going to be doing here is just creating a fundamental package for my fictional mobile bar company, the Magic Cow Mobile Bar Company. And so I have no logo, I have no fonts, I have none of that. You probably have all of those things already. So you have a leg up on me in these cases. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to Canva and I'm going to create a logo. And of course, my dog's going to get all antsy fancy at the moment because I'm live. And we can start with, let's see, which one do I like? This is not, I'm not married to it, right? So I get to, this one looks good. We're going to do this. And I am going to go to elements. I'm going to go down to generate your own black and white image of a Highland cow, vector style. Let's see what it comes up with. And while it's doing that, I'm going to just say Magic Cow Mobile Barco. I don't really like that font. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's cool. I'll just take it down a little bit. Get rid of this. Put this together. I don't know that I really like it. Oh, here we go. That's much better, in my opinion. What do we think? Which one of these? This one? Number 3? I kind of like number 1. Let's see what we can do with the. I'm going to edit photo. I'm going to remove the background here. I might have removed too much background. I don't know why it's giving me a gray background, but it is. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna cut these. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Position, middle, nope. Control Z. There we go. Again, we don't need anything crazy, but I'm starting from scratch here, unlike you guys. And so then I'm just going to download this. I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to, there it is. Let's see what it looks like in the preview. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad. Uh-oh. Did I lose Instagram? I might have lost Instagram. Let's see. If you can still see me on Instagram, I can't see you. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, well, maybe I'm still live. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like oh, you can still see me. Okay, thank you, Simeon. Okay, so the next thing I would do is the package description, and this is probably a work in progress, but I'm going to just kind of riff a little bit. All Magic Cow mobile bar packages include insurance, licensed. Actually, I'm in Tennessee, so I would say TABC licensed bartenders and premium ingredients. And I would probably be specific. Here would be general liability, 1 million in, oops, it's 1 million in, and you guys might have more, but you know, 1 million in general liability insurance, liquor liability insurance, and commercial car insurance. JBC licensed bartenders and premium ingredients. I can always flesh that out a little bit later. They have a number of different options here. Base cost, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave that for now. Minimum cost tax here is 9.25%. Coordination fee, I'm going to leave price per mile. I think actually $1.50 is pretty good. I would say if you're driving around like a Prius or something that's a little bit smaller and not like an F-250, you probably can get away with like a $1.10 cost. And so then you would mark that up to whatever it is. And there's a 4-part pricing model that I teach. So as you know, we have PETA tax, we have profit. If you follow ours, I would change this to 30 miles. That was my thing. And now we want to set up products. And so I went ahead and I created one just real quick, which is the signature cocktail package. So we're going to do another one together because I wanted to make sure I knew how to do it when I was showing you. So we're going to create a new one and we're going to create a simple, let's not scream at people, simple mixer package. And I'm going to do price per person for this production category. I guess that's beverage. Vendor is me. It is not mandatory. That particular feature means that when someone clicks on the package, it will automatically add it to the bill and it won't let them take it off. And I'm not going to put that. And I'm not going to include this, but I am going to make it taxable. Beverage and bar. Let's see. It is a mixer package. The description for my simple mixer package, the simple mixer package includes, and then I'm going to do this, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, ginger ale. And again, if you guys have any questions as I go through this, feel free to let me know. Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, tonic, club soda. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So the purpose of a simple mixer package is to allow people to create built drinks. And the built drink is basically like Jack and Coke, vodka, soda, tequila, soda, right? They're not signature cocktails. So there's no citrus here. There's just sparkling mixers. And then the other thing that it will include would be lemons, limes. You can choose if you like oranges if you want, but I think as a standard mixer package, I would say no to that. And then I'm going to go to pricing. I'm going to save it just because I'm not entirely certain how this works just yet. Oh, whoops. Pricing. And here's where we get to our pricing and packaging master pricing sheet. This is within the Academy. If you are not a member of the Mobile Bar Academy, then this we do have available in a pricing and packaging course. But the Academy members do have access to this. And the one that I'm looking for here, we have a premium mixer package. I forgot to do a simple one, which is no problem. We have a general consumption, which is going to be 40. So I'm going to say it's like 20 cents. So I'm just going to put 20 cents hourly price per person. Max total price per person. I'm not going to put a max on here. Okay. And now images. Now I don't have any images for my mobile bar because it's brand new, right? My Magic Cow mobile bar company. And so I could search the internet and I could try and find one. There could be some copyright issues with that. But another way that we could do it is we could use AI. And I just had Discord create just like a real quick and dirty one. None of these are real. And they look kind of silly. But I don't know that I would necessarily care because it's not really showing up anywhere in particular. So I'm just going to use this for now. It's a good placeholder. I'm going to use the second one. And then I'm going to click on it. I'm going to open in browser. And then I'm going to save image as. Sodas. And then I'm going to go back here. I'm going to upload the image. Ooh. There we go. want to preview what we have so far. Oh, I have one as an add-on service and one as mixers. I kind of want them the same. So I'm going to make them both add-on services. I'm going to go back to the simple mixer package and I'm going to make it an add-on service. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to do staffing. So bartender, this is price per hour, production, staff. This one's mandatory and it's included and it's taxable. And we're going to pick staff here. Licensed and insured, TABC certified professional bartenders. And I can always change these descriptions. Damn it. Okay. Pricing, $50 per hour. The overtime price is really important for some places like California, but not necessarily in Tennessee. Let's see. I'm going to have one included. People per item. Okay. So this means for every number of people, you would add another one. So I'm going to put 75 here. 75 people. So for every 75 people, it's going to tack on one additional bartender. And I would like it to arrive 1.5 hours before. And that's a lot of zeros. Just half an hour after. And that would be 2 hours of setup and breakdown that would be included or tacked on to that pricing. So I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to click back into it because I'm not done. I'm going to go to images. And now we can, we're going back to Discord, which is where I'm creating AI generated pictures. So I'm going to imagine, and if you have any questions again, Whitney, she's like, hey, what are we discussing? We're setting up pricing and packaging through software called E-Cinch, and we're using some AI to do it so that we can hopefully get here faster. So I'm going to imagine a bartender. Oops. I can't really see because it's got this little a white button down shirt with a denim, I'm a terrible speller, denim apron, smiling at the camera. They are alone against a white backdrop, and they are smiling. The photography is light and airy. Okay, let's see what we got. The one thing that I will say about AI, and this is somewhat disappointing, so you might have to get more strategic, is that like if you're mostly female staff and you want a female bartender, they always look like they're dressed to go clubbing, like giant boobs, cleavage out, tiny little waist, not necessarily a good representation of real life, but we'll see what it gives us. While we wait for that, we're going to get mostly men, which is I'm not opposed to. Let's see. Feels a little slow, but I said white backdrop. None of these are white, but okay. They look happy at least. I like this guy down here. I like it because he has the tattoos. That's accurate. Okay, so we're going to upscale number 4. We're going to click it. We're going to open in browser. And we're going to save image as bartender. He does look very happy. And we're going to go to images. My magic touchpad is a little touchy. Okay, we'll save that. Did it save? It did. There he is. Okay. So now we're going to preview again. I want to see kind of what it looks like now. I did something wrong because it has the bartender at $900 for, it might have tacked on. What did I do? Let's see. That travel fee is outrageous too. Oh, wait, maybe it's because it's Los Angeles. Okay, well, that would be quite the travel fee. Let's just put TBD. Let's see if I can do it that way. Enter a date that isn't in the past. And I'm learning along with you guys. Just, the date is not in the past. Oh, it is in the past. How did I get back to 2022? Oh, this is good feedback for, okay. I'm going to press submit proposal just so I can see how many bartenders it is showing in there. 3 bartenders. Okay. Okay. So I need to fix that. I'm going to edit. I'm going to go down here to bartender, and under pricing, no, product details. That's where it is. Nope, it's not pricing. Okay. I think I'm going to press this to 0, and I'm going to press save on that. So none are included necessarily, but 1 will be added for every 75 people. I think that's the right call here. So I'm going to preview now. Woohoo! Okay, this is good. $600. That sounds about right. $50 an hour for 4 hours service, 100 people. So it's actually 2 bartenders. That's helpful. Okay. Any questions so far? I know this really isn't a sexy live. It is more of an educational live. And this is just an experiment. So if you're enjoying this, let me know. If you think this is dumb, you're not even here probably anymore to hear me say that. So that's fine. We're going with it. Okay. So aside from a bartender, the other thing that I would have as required would be a consumables package. So I'm going to set that up. This is going to be price per person. It is mandatory. It is included, and it is taxable. Beverage and bar. This is, I don't know. Let's see. Does they have equipment here? I'm not going to put one. I'm not going to put a category. How about that? Okay. Our consumables package includes, and again, this is this. And so we're going to have um, disposable cups, napkins. I'm going to put 2-ply because them the fancy ones, and I hate single-ply napkins. 2-ply beverage. I'm going to say cocktail napkins. We're going to say, hey, straws. Hey, straws. Okay. Nope, that's all. Unedited version. Okay. Hey, straws. We're going to have garbage bags for the bar. Now, you can include ice. And so I'm gonna do that in my disposable thing here. All right, pricing. Now we're gonna kick back over to here. So it looks like we're at 50 cents per person or 51 cents per person, but I rounded down just because I think it looks better. So we're at 50 cents per person per hour. What did I do? It's per person per hour. There we go. Save. This is cracking me up right here. Images. Okay, we need a new set of images, or we need new images for this. So let's go back to Discord. Imagine an image with disposable cups. Hey, why do I want to say ha? Straws, beverage, napkins, ice, and a bar setup. And photography is in a light and airy photo style. All right. While it does that, we're going to come back here. We're just going to save this awesome picture of his chest. And we're going to take another look at our pricing sheet here. And I'm going to potentially look at this. So my base cost without, so we already have bar tools. That's the built-in mileage. So that's that 30 miles that I said to include. We have some prep and some admin, and we have some overhead, which are all calculated on other sheets. And again, this is in the Academy. And we have some PETA tax. So our base cost without any staffing is $800. So I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to add that in now. Oops. All right, cool. And I want to see what that looks like. So for beer and wine here, we are looking at $1,600 and a crazy travel fee. So ignore the travel fee. I have not set up the location on here yet, and so it's being a little silly, but we're getting close. Oh, the other thing I wanted to see was how the selection process looked here. Okay, so add-on services, simple mixer package, and signature cocktail package. Oh, a premium. I would add a premium mixer package on there too. And premium to me means it's got all of the sparkling mixers, but it also has juices and equipment rental. So let's go ahead and throw in an equipment rental one for shits and giggles. So we're going to do a new product. We're going to do pop-up bar. Price per person. No. Price per item. Production category. No. It's not mandatory. It's potentially included. It's not included for me, but it is taxable. It is a rental. Daily rental of our pop-up bar includes delivery, pickup, setup, and I'm just going to say and setup and all necessary insurances. Beautiful. Pricing. I'm going to go back to my pricing sheet. And I just said the pop-up bar, so I'll say the rose gold bar. It's going to be $330. And rose gold bar rental. I'm going to save it. Okay, awesome. Now I need a photo. Let's go back and see what our photo. That's not at all what I looked for or I asked for. Okay, I might have to go somewhere else for the disposable or the consumables. It's not ugly photo. It's just not one I'm going to use. Okay. Imagine a rose gold portable bar. Let's see what it comes up with. Alrighty. We're getting close. I'm a little confused about this, though. I think it's because it's squishing down the preview, so I can't really get a good sense, and it doesn't seem to be logging my description. Oh, the package description disappeared somewhere. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I probably did something incorrectly. But I can go to ChatGPT, I guess, and have them create me a package description for my mobile bar services, which include licensed and insured bar staff, as well as commercial car insurance, general liability, and liquor liability insurance. My mobile bar name is Magic Cow. Mobile Bar Co. Let's see what Discord has for us. Oh no. Nothing. An error. Ooh, look at all that. I'm literally just going to copy and paste this just so we can kind of see what it looks like. Okay. Great. Okay. Save. Preview. It's not all that attractive. How do I get it out of this little window, though? Let me see. That's a little bit better. Let me see if I can go back to packages and link. That's what we want. Magic Cow demo. Generate. $100 TBD. Save. All right. This looks pretty good, guys. I have never looked too far into E-Cinch, but quick question, is it invoicing only or have contracts you can send as well? I love this question. Thank you. Very thoughtful. It is invoicing only. It is really meant to be kind of that stopgap between your CRM that doesn't have great pricing and packaging options for our industry and makes us like retrofit our pricing and our packaging backwards into whatever Honeybook or Dubsado can accommodate. And it does so in a way that protects your margins. So somebody would receive a package or a proposal from E-Cinch. You can send it in a PDF format or a link format. And then when they're like, yes, let's do it, that would hit your CRM. So it's kind of like a stopgap in the fact that it allows you to package and price and bundle however you want in any way. And then as guest count changes, your pricing automatically changes. As duration changes, your pricing automatically changes. And so I'll show you just real quick how that works. So you'll see $14.50 is kind of what we have for 100 people. If I was to just change this to 175, it would automatically increase the rate here, and it would increase things like the bartenders, it would increase the consumables, but the base rate would stay the same, which just makes it so much easier. And then if I was to submit the proposal, and I'm just going to do that, it gives a lined item description of everything that's included, the price per person, so everybody knows if your guest count goes up, like your price is going to go up. If it goes down, or if the duration changes, your price is going to change, which I love. And yeah, it's kind of like a good looking invoice. Where did I go? Oh, no, I think it kicked me out of the. Yeah, okay. But I can go back because I have the link. It also automatically tracks travel expenses if you want. So anything outside of that 30-mile radius is going to tack on a travel fee based on address, which is kind of cool. Oh, okay. Looks like we have lost most everybody. Not a very fascinating live for sure, but I was going to play around with it anyways. And so I figured I might as well just share my process of playing around with it with everybody else. Can I ask who you do the contracts through if you do invoicing for this? Assuming I would get rid of Honeybook then. Oh, that's really good question. I would not say that E-Cinch is a good replacement for this sort of project management. Honeybook has calendar functionality. It has contracts, as to your point. It has payment processing. And so if you wanted to get rid of Honeybook, and then you'd have to probably replace it with 2 additional pieces of technology. One would be an invoicing service of some sort. So I use Wave. I could do invoicing through Wave. That wouldn't really be a big problem. And then contracts would have to be through somebody else. And there's lots of third-party contract places. And I'm playing around with a couple that I think might be good solutions that are relatively inexpensive. But right now, Honeybook and Dubsado really are the best options because they have everything all in one place, such as contracts, payment processing, calendar, communications. It's just kind of like a one size fits all. But the one thing it does very poorly for our industry is it allows us to package and price the way that we would want to package and price in order to protect our margins and to have a scalable um, pricing methodology. But great questions. Let's see if I have any questions from the other two places. Nope, doesn't seem that there are any other questions. Trying to re-strategize all your systems, and so I appreciate this. Yeah, absolutely. And if you ever want to just like bounce ideas around, feel free to reach out because operations is kind of my jam. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for those that showed up and for asking questions. And hopefully, this has given you a little bit of an inside look as to what it would look like potentially to utilize E-Cinch, to set up E-Cinch. And the great thing about it, in my opinion, is that it's just so versatile. And it didn't take all that long. I think I've been live for, let's see how long I've been live for. 41 minutes, so under an hour. And we are probably 80% of the way through having a really robust proposal solution for my fictitious mobile bar company. So thank you all for joining.